Manu Bennett here on the BT Couch. Always good to see you, my man.
Yeah, cheers, mate. What about the Canucks? Damn it, next year.
I was wondering what the gear, every time you've been on the show with the Canucks jersey, the shirt, this, very stylish.
I still think it should be Vancouver, the big chant, instead of Go Canucks Go. I think it's the fans. We've got to lift them up. We're
going to lift them up, and it's going to be a whole new season. And it was a sad finish, but hey, one of the things we were talking about today was about cars. And I know you're a big car aficionado. Let's take us back. The first car you ever had.
Take you back. Oh, the first car I got, right, like everybody else had these really bad cars, but I wrote a breakdancing book when I was 15, so I got this residual check for $20,000, went out and bought a yellow sports Commodore and drove it to school, and all my friends freaked out.
Yellow?
Absolutely. There it is. There it is. That's the model, yeah. So I rocked up in this, and everyone's like, whose car have you stolen?
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, but it was, yeah, I got a big fat paycheck when I was young, and my first car was a beauty.
I don't know what's more surprising, the color yellow for your car, or the fact you wrote a breakdancing book. Are you a master dancer?
Yeah, look, I used to be able to do the moves back in the day.
Yeah.
But you know, I wrote this book at a time where breakdancing was just coming in, and everybody wanted to learn. So I did this book, and we did photographs of how to do the moves.
Nice and easy.
Yeah.
Got a business up and rolling, and now we were talking about the Mustang earlier. This is your car of choice.
You know what? But the car that I just bought a few months ago down in Los Angeles is a Mustang Hearst. Right there, it's gold with black racing stripes, and Mustang enthusiasts love my car, brother. Like, except a friend of mine just stuck a new engine in it and a new exhaust, and it just I got pulled over by the police the first time I drove it.
A little too loud.
It was so loud. Yeah, the guy came up and he said, "There's no ticket here, but nice car, by the way, but it's very noisy."
Yeah.
And I went, yeah, oh, well, yeah. So they're going to take it back and maybe quieten it down a little bit.
It's a manly ride right there, though. It's a manly ride. And you, of course, have been here in Vancouver taping Arrow over the past few months, and you're going to be a part of the Fan Expo for the first time this upcoming weekend. What's that like for you, to have that fan experience?
Oh, you know, for me, it's a great way to meet the public. You know, I mean, these fan expos are set up so that people can come along and meet all the stars of the shows. There's Q&As where they can sit in and hear all the background stories of the making of movies like Star Trek. I was in The Hobbit. You know, you got people from Walking Dead.
Lauren Cohen's going to be here. I'm a fan.
Harry Potter, yeah.
Tom Felton, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You know, some really amazing stars that will basically tell you things face to face. You know, usually fans are stuck behind the red carpet somewhere. You know, security won't let them in or something, and it's all stupid. But you know, in this convention, the idea is the platform's open. You go up, you can get autographs, you can really find out a lot about the industry. And you know, I mean, it's a terrible weather weekend, so what better thing than to go down to the Vancouver Exhibition Centre and Convention Centre.
Convention Centre, get down there, check it out. Yeah. You know, the thing is, Arrow's got such a great fan following here, and anytime we have a local show that's blown up on the map, that's exciting for us. What's the most common question you get from fans?
You know what I mean? I mean, nowadays they're all asking about the outfit. You know, is the outfit heavy? You know, I'm dressed as Deathstroke. You can see there, but it's all just made out of carbon fiber and all these sorts of things. As a matter of fact, it's very, very light, and you know, like I'm able to grab that girl by the throat and then just fling her across the factory into the wall.
The consummate gentleman, right there, yeah.
Yeah, close your eyes, kids. But you know, it's you know, it's such a great fun show, and it's having such great success, and it's just a real you know. It's a real homage to the talent of you know, producers and productions that come out of Vancouver.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you're on a bit of a hiatus taping this one. Very busy. You've got The Hobbit coming up. What's the latest? Yeah.
I'm just about to go in and film the third part of The Hobbit with Peter Jackson. Where we get into Wellington, New Zealand. Basically, when they do all the filming, I'm the last thing to be added. You can see me there in the middle, smacking people around with that big mace.
Yeah.
See, I do the CGI motion capture process. And this is done at the end because my image has to then be put on top of the film. So I'm the last thing that ever gets made. But these are the things that I talk about, you know, with the fan expos. You know, if somebody comes along, you know, to the Q&A, you know, I explain all of this process, and we've got images and stuff like that. And it's you know, it's just a great insight into how the film and television industry sort of works. You know, if you've got that kind of you know, curiosity, or if you're a big fan of like Star Trek and Buffy and Walking Dead, come dressed up. You know, people come dressed up. It's crazy. I mean, you could be down at Cactus Club in Cole Harbour today, and you'll sit down, and Darth Vader will be sitting next to you ordering sushi rolls.
And it's a normal thing. And you're like, oh, you were at the Fan Expo.
When the Fan Expo's in town, everything goes crazy.
Yeah. Well, it's a great vibe. It's going on April 18th to the 20th. You are going to be there all 3 days, too, which is great.
Absolutely. I'm a local, so I'm going to go in there and support it. Absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah, you bet.
Always good to see you, my man.
Absolutely. Vancouver.
He's pushing for the chant.
Next year.
Before next season starts, we'll go out on the streets and we'll do a little something.
It's the fans' job, I'm telling you.
It is.
Next year's up to the fans.
I love your attitude with it. I love it.